Extinction Day. Is it worth a buy? Let's read the words of the developer. End humanity by voting for Zach Polanski. No, doesn't say that. End humanity using disasters, plagues, and war. Spread chaos worldwide. Combine catastrophic events and stop them before they escape to the Ark. Yes, guys, it's another one of them kind of kill everything games. Made by the same developers, by the way, who made, well, they've only made one other game, and it was called Bio Inc. And I quote, create a deadly illness to infect and torment your victim. I worry about these devs, guys. But anyway, this is a bit like Plague Inc. You have to pretty much destroy everything on the planet with various different tools that you get. Now, I'm not massively into the game at the minute. I've unlocked up to volcanoes. I have a plague, volcanoes, storms, asteroids, lots of stuff that I can easily wipe out. Well, not easily, but I've wiped out humanity a few times. It's getting harder and harder as I progress in, but you get more and more tools. Now, the way this game works is pretty much the same way Plague Inc. works. You are working against humanity. Once they start to think that there's something like me working against them, they start to get busy at doing things about it. Now, the abilities that you have, such as Volcano, that's an active ability, so I cast that. It costs energy to cast. You can fiddle around with your perks and influences to get your energy levels up and to get things to cost less energy. That's just one of the things, the parameters you have a battle with when you're playing. You also have passive abilities. Now, the passive ones I've got are a respiratory, like a flu-like thing, and storms. Now, what they do, they will spread once you start modifying them. Each event that you put down that's passive has modifiers. They all cost money. There's two currencies in this. There's influence and souls. Souls is just generally people when you kill them. They're represented on the map by blue dots. When they start getting sick, they turn yellow, and when they're dead, they go red. So you can kind of see at a glance. It's really, really nice and bright and colourful. You can see at a glance where there's a lot of people and where you need to get a bit more destructive. You can modify, like I was saying, the different things that you have down passively to make them spread faster, be more deadly. And it's the same with your active ones as well. When you click on your disasters, you use the skulls that you get of killing people to enhance them, to make them more deadly. And that's generally how the game plays out. You have to keep an eye on what the humans is doing, try and counteract that. It's a kind of a game of RNG where you spin a wheel. You can interact with the wheel to give yourself a bit more chance to stop them doing things. But eventually they will get to build an ark in space and start ferrying the humanity off. If they manage to get 5,000 on that, you lose. But you have lots of fiendish things to stop them with. And as the game goes further and further in, you get more and more abilities. There's warfare later on in the game that you can use. There's a zombie plague. There has to be a zombie plague. There's a zombie plague that you can put down. All kinds of stuff that you can get. You can drop air strikes on them. I'm hoping that's nukes. It probably will be. And I'm really enjoying it. You know, when you wake up and you just think, oh, do you know what? I just fancy destroying every person on Earth. Might get to jail for that, mind. You can't say that. But I'm joking. Oh, they don't care. Not in England. They'll be coming. They'll be coming. But you know, you wake up and you just think, millions must die. Shh. There is a prologue that you can play for free. It's the first couple of levels, but you'll not get many of the abilities. You just get a few. But it gives you an idea of whether you're going to want to play the game a bit more. I think it's about £13-14 the game, if you do want to go ahead and buy it. If you liked Plague Inc., you'll like this. It's as simple as that. It's bright, colourful and fun. And what more do you want when you're a child like me?